A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 69 Warriors. 70 Dragons. 19 Lions.
To throw, Richardson. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. An option give here to Etienne. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals lead 15-0 in this first quarter. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's made over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dart going to throw again. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. is. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
So that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one falls incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitt on their lateral, and it's loose. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still alive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We've got 22-0 on the board. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 1st and 10. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Pressure gets shown, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a bunker down. And where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. With a gun this time, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second to indicate like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? An interception, a run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they have after that interception.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 23. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. The ball is out! And this one kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. Ooh, bad fortune turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Dragon 60. Warriors ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, now he's looking for a deep shot across the... He's got it at the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead.
36. Giants 6.
Now Browning not handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Has it downfield working left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He rolls to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And they pick him up again! Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Here goes Dart to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Dart's looking at this 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And a big play is finally put to an end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 run, 19 Cowboy 80.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Come, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Cardinal, 8, Buffalo 18. 65 cat, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll throw again, Richardson. Waddle makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Left wing 19. 19 tight. 19. Come on, come on. Set. 60 in. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Giants will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from it?
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
At the 60, at the 60.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
There we go, set. 70 Lions.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
18 Cardinals.
3rd and long for him here. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. A couple of really good plays brought made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his 1st of this week is away. He's in it at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Tight. Not 7 Pirates. Let's go now. 79 Bronx. Hey, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Warriors 70, trap 50, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, Viking 18.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead.
7, Giants 6.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them even if you wanted to.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready? Dragon 60, Buffalo Cop 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Huh.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple more snaps to play with, though, here. It gets 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Mustang 19.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 2, 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead.
64, Giants 6.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. This is Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
70, 65. Here we go. Here we go. Viking, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Escapes the defender. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops faith for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside, shutting you a knockout, take a poop, like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, ripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the,
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates.
Now Richardson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang Knight.
Richardson on 3rd. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Panther and left. Go. Viking. 19 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So first down from the 41.
Shut up! 18 Cardinal.
Now we're on with Robinson. Jukes away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Let's go.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down, Tracy gets it. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Giants hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Motion. Ready?
They'll run it with Robinson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. The defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
70. Here we go. Come 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
19. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Stay with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
70 Lions.
So the Cardinals